Okay, stage one is the understanding stage. So process design, and the italicized parts here are the titles that are in the guidance, and then I lifted out the words. So the words in red are showing consistency with what we've been talking about up to now. Okay, identify and understand sources of variability. Okay, that wasn't in the last guidance, but it's been coming along all along now. Okay, a little bit more on stage one, and again, the key things are in red. Okay, so stage one is really ICH Q8, the revision, and QBD, quality by design. So here's the details of quality by design. CQA, CMA, CPPs, PAT, and risk. Identify variables, and then figure out a control strategy. Stage two is traditional validation. So here's the sections in the guidance. So confirmation at commercial scale of process design information. So everything that's in stage one, we are now confirming in stage two. Okay, so we're going to need those R&D guys to give us good documents, good processes, good documents, good documentation that we can refer to, that we can utilize in our protocols and we can fall back onto. So that's the approach in stage two. Now here's the components. The guidance mentioned all equipment, analytical, and supporting systems must be qualified. So they're doing what I showed you in that previous slide. Now, the things written here are exact details from the guidance. So, you know, statistical methods used, statistical confidence levels. I should have put that in red. Personnel training. I mean, there's a lot of details here that I don't think have been in FDA guidances. So, again, the guidance gives us the life cycle, but it also gives us details to enhance our protocols. A few more details. Discuss all aspects of the protocol. Clear conclusions. Look at this part here. Under normal conditions, by personnel expected to routinely perform each step. Okay, so they know, in fact, I heard this from an FDA person. They know that whenever validations are done, it's the best personnel, the best equipment, the best lots of material, all kinds of management and all the technical support people watching every step in the process. And then as soon as the validation is done, all the supervision disappears and it, you know, goes on to third shift with people who are not nearly as well trained. FDA knows that. All right, stage three is the continued verification. So we're monitoring and maintaining validation. So this goes on through the entire life of the product. Timely monitoring, performance parameters. So this is maintaining the validated state. So here's the kind of thing, here's what FDA recommended, things are done. And there's mostly, these are things in the annual product review, but FDA clearly recommended a statistician to analyze statistical process control data. Okay, items to be reviewed. Here's things right from the guidance. So they're mentioning all these things in the guidance that should be reviewed. And these are, you know, primarily APR things, but certainly we have to add our validation components to that. Okay, so here's a summary of the guidance. Stage one, product design. So this is ICH Q8A and also QBD. Okay, so experiments, technology transfer, and scale up. Stage 2 is traditional validation. That's what we've been doing forever, okay? But it's not good enough anymore. Stage 3, continued process verification. What are we going to monitor afterwards? There's two parts of stage 3. It's either data from stage 2 that we need to take a better look at, and it's also things that we're going to do on a routine basis. We'll talk about that when we get to documentation.